Okay, so 7 months ago I made a video talking about the best free Nintendo Switch games. But in the last few months, more free games have released on the Switch, and so in this video I'm going to be talking about 4 other free Switch games. Be sure to watch the video all the way through, and with all that said, let's start the video. The first game on the list is Super Kirby Clash. The game is pretty simple and is nothing like normal Kirby games, as instead of taking on easy platforming levels, you're having to brutally kill bosses. I'm a massive Kirby fan, and when I saw this game revealed, I didn't think I would enjoy it, but it's actually a ton of fun, especially if you're playing with friends. You take on bosses as a team with 3 other Kirbys, and each Kirby has their own class, with each class being very different to one another. Each boss feels very different, and the areas they're in change as well. After each boss you defeat, you're rewarded with new weapons, helmets, and experience, and there are a ton of different weapons to use and different helmets to collect, meaning that you always have a reason to keep playing. If you are into Kirby games or these type of games, you may as well give Super Kirby Clash a try, as it is free. Asphalt IX is the second game on the list. It's actually a port of Asphalt IX on mobile devices, and I feel like it doesn't really belong on the Switch and more suits the Xbox One, and considering Mario Kart is on the Switch, I don't know who would play this game, but it's actually really fun. The game runs perfectly and looks really freaking good. I'd even say it's one of the best looking games on the Switch. Controlling your car is fun, as you get to do this spin attack that allows you to smash cars out of your way, and as you race, you get to use nitro boosts that give you massive speed boosts. The wide variety of tracks and challenges keep the game interesting, and the intense soundtrack goes perfectly with the gameplay. There were only 2 things that I didn't like about the game, with the first being that the races are only 1 lap, making them really short, and the second thing being that if you want to actually progress through the story without spending real money on the game, you'll have to play a lot, and not everyone wants to spend a lot of time on a free game. Even if car games aren't your thing, I definitely think you should give Asphalt IX a try. And there is a car that looks like a pair of Joy-Cons, so if that doesn't make you want to get the game, then I don't know what will. The third game on this list is a great game made by Epic Games, and that is Dauntless. It's a Monster Hunter-like game in which you basically just fight monsters with up to 3 other people online, so it's kind of similar to Super Kirby Clash, but instead it's a 3D game. You get to customize your character, choose your own weapon, and then you're off to slay these massive creatures or monsters. Each creature you fight looks really cool, and the location varies with each creature you fight, which keeps the game fresh, and defeating creatures feels really rewarding. After each successful fight, you can use your rewards to upgrade your armor and upgrade your weapons, and some of the fights do feel like you're just spamming attacks, but other than that, I think the game is great, and it won't hurt to give it a try as it is $0. The fourth and final game on the list is DC Universe Online. You start the game by making your own character by choosing whether it's good or evil, and you then get to choose its power. Sadly, a lot of the cooler powers, such as earth and electricity, require you to pay for them, which is pretty crappy, and seeing that you need to pay for stuff at the start of the game isn't the best feeling. Using the character you created, you then take on missions that are all kind of similar, in which you're just running to certain places on the map, and then having to fight off waves of bad guys to level up. The story missions are all locked behind a paywall, which really sucks, and the game doesn't look too good on the Switch, and along with that, the world in which the game takes place in feels like all the life was sucked out of it, and it feels really empty. This is definitely the worst game on the list, and if for some reason you want to play it, you can get it for free on not only the Switch, but also on the PS4, Xbox One, and PC. And with all that said, it's just about the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Nintendo content, and I'll be seeing you all later, so bye.